Hey guys, it's Heather. So today I am filming my Sunday favorites and I have no fails this week. I'm filming this on Friday on Halloween because I have a busy weekend ahead. I'm not going to put it up until Sunday, so you will see this Sunday. So I hope you guys had a great Halloween, and I will put pictures in this video of Gracelyn. She was Elsa from Frozen. We did her costume ourselves. It turned out really great, and I can't wait for tonight to put it all together, and I'll take a lot of pictures and I'll insert it. But I am filming this a couple days early. I have quite a few favorites, but I just wanted to film it that way. I made sure I had one up because everybody seems to really like it, so that is wonderful. Also, I wanted to mention, I know a lot of you are always asking me about doing a tutorial, and I used to really love tutorials. Now I'm really not as much into them, and the reason is because a lot of times I sit down, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I just kind of play, you know, with what I have or pull stuff out. I don't really have anything set, and so that would like really be difficult in a tutorial, because if I don't have something in mind, basically it would constantly be, it would be long, like the video would be forever long, and I don't know. So a question I have for you is, like, today I was just playing, I came up with this look, I really love this look. So now I could film it as a tutorial because now I know what I used and it came out and I liked it and all that stuff. So do you guys, would you rather me like do a look and play and then refilm it if it comes out and then, you know, film a tutorial, or would you guys rather me do like one eye, like as I'm playing, and if it turns out, then film the one eye? You get my drift. So just let me know what you guys want to see, because I know I constantly see people wanting tutorials and I want to give that to you. I just don't know which direction to go, because again, I don't want to be sitting here and, I mean, honestly, I'm up, down, you know, with Grace or with other things that need to be done. So if I was just to sit down and film and I don't really know what I'm doing and I'm just playing, it would take a long time. So hopefully you understand, you know, and like I said, I can, you know, play and then film later, or I can play and just do one eye and then film the other eye. So the first thing is foundations. I have two this week that have really taken the cake for me and I love them. The first one is my oldie but a goodie, and I keep saying that because I am shopping my stash with a lot of these products. And this is my YSL La Teinte Touche Eclat foundation, and I am in BR30, which is Beige Rose 30. I got color matched. I'm not wearing this today. I was wearing it in my Kat Von D lipstick set video. I love this. It's a very luminous foundation. I find that it covers what I need to cover, but my face looks so beautiful, so youthful, so glowy, but not like a grease ball. So I really love this. This is an expensive foundation. I bought it this time last year and I just love it, but I haven't really been reaching for it, and I don't know why, because it's like one of my all-time favorite foundations. But this is definitely a goodie, so love that. The foundation that I have been loving this week, and I'm wearing it today, is one that I got, I believe, 6-7 months ago maybe, and it's the Rimmel Stay Matte, and I'm in the shade Ivory. I haven't really been reaching for this very often, but it's very moussey. I like the way it blends. It's easy to blend. The color match is good, besides, you know, this going on, but we're looking past that today. It's Halloween. That's my look. How about that? It's lightweight, it doesn't feel heavy or greasy. It says all day shine control, which I can't really vouch for that because I don't really have oily skin. Sometimes I will get oily in the T-zone, but this week it's been really cold here, so I haven't really had to worry about that. My skin's just been a little bit more dry, but I even find that with this moussey texture, it doesn't cling to my dry patches, and I love it. But it's a little bit too matte for my liking, but I like the coverage and I like the texture of it, and I like the way it makes my face look. So I've been mixing it with this Josie Maran Argan Illuminizer. Now, you do not need a lot of this because you do not want to look like a grease ball. Now, however, if you use this, which I just use a little bitty pump and then like a couple squirts of this, and I cover my face, I think my face looks so beautiful. It blends, it's nice. But this can make your foundations a little bit more on the greasy side, so you definitely want to set your makeup with a powder or a setting spray or something of that sort, because it does kind of make any foundation that I've used it with a little bit greasy, but I like the luminosity that it gives. So I've been mixing these two. This is a very inexpensive foundation, and this week I've just realized how much I really like it. I can see that this would be a good staple and everyday. So I really like this. So again, I'm in Ivory, and then the Josie Maran Illuminizer. This is just a little bitty sample that came in some kind of kit, but especially right now you can get all sorts of kits with this in it, I believe, I'm pretty sure, and this says gold on it. So that's my foundations for the week. Also, a primer that I've been using in my T-zone has been my Benefit Professional. I really like this. I'm not a big primer person, guys, so I don't know why. I just don't, like, I'll just start doing my makeup, I'm like, oh rats, I forgot to put a primer on. But I don't really, I don't know, I like when I use them, in some primers I do see a difference, but I do have some large pores, not like extremely large, not where I'm like self-conscious about it, but I find that this kind of fills it in, blurs them out a little bit, and just makes my foundation go on a lot better. So I've been trying to make a point to reach for it, and I've reached for this one several times this week, so I really do enjoy that. I just love it. So that's it for my foundations, but now I'm going to go into what I've been using for my cheeks. And the first thing is this Hourglass Whoa Blinding blush palette. I've used this pretty much, I'm not wearing it today, but I've used this pretty much every day that I have reached for makeup, and I love this one, which is called Mood Exposure. It's a really good one. It's a really nice mauve-y, kind of very natural, neutral type of blush. I love this one, which is Incandescent Electra, which is the one I wore in my Kat Von D video, and then Luminous Flush is beautiful as well. These are just very natural. I love to pack on the blush. I don't care. I just love it. But these are really good for a very natural, everyday look. So I really have been loving this. I just am into it, and they're not too sparkly because I don't like really heavily sparkly blushes just because I have problems on my cheeks and I don't like the way it emphasizes that. But this is really good, so I love that. And then another blush palette that I showed in my haul is this Tarte one, and I am so in love with it. This is the Pinup Girl palette. This is this year's limited edition blush palette. Oh, these colors are like, let me show. I mean, I know this is like a horrible swatch, but look how pigmented those are. Oh, I really love them. Today I am wearing, let me see here, I gotta get the little insert because they don't have the blush names. I am wearing Irreplaceable, which is the one on the end, the mauve one, and then Embrace, which is like a mauve tone, but it has some shimmer to it. So I just put that on top of it, and that's my blush color, which I've been loving. This is so high quality, pigmented. I really liked last year's as well. I own that one. I like it. And it came with Park Avenue Princess bronzer, which I'd always wanted to try, and that's one of the things that sold me on that palette. But I find that they put that in like a lot of their palettes. So I'm really happy this year. Look, it's hanging out. Oh my goodness. I don't like those little freaking inserts. But anyways, I'm really glad that they didn't put it in here. This is 5 exclusive limited edition shades. I just love that because you get 5 blushes. I love the way my cheeks look. Beautiful. So if you love blush and you love Tarte, I would highly, highly, highly recommend getting this, especially with the Sephora VIB sale coming up, which I believe starts on November 6th. So definitely a plus. Love it. I love both of those blush palettes, so yes. Okay, a bronzer that I have been really loving is my Makeup Forever matte bronze in shade 20. I don't know if I recently talked about this or not, but I'm just going to talk about it again because I really like it. And it's just a really beautiful bronzer, very, very basic bronzer, not really dark. So I don't even know if you can see it, but I just love it. I have it on as my kind of bronzing contour shade. I just love it. It's a basic bronzer. It's not too orange. It's not too brown, red. It's just perfect. So I love this. All right. So the next thing, if you know, I'm looking extra glowy today, which I'm like, woo! And it's my Cover FX, which I showed in my haul, Illuminator in Moonlight. Oh my gosh. This is freaking like my all-time favorite highlighter right now. It is so beautiful. If you are fair skin, this is for you, honey. It is just like, bam, look at that. It's right there. It's just like when you see it, it's like, that doesn't look like a highlight, but dang it, man, when you put it on, it's just, and look at my cheeks, like, oh. Okay, so what is on my eyes today, which I'm really happy the way it came out. I just sat down and was playing with it, and I almost don't want to even talk about it just because I want to like shame myself, because I got this when it first came out, which I think was last year. And I was kind of like, it's okay. It was like really overhyped. I've even tried to sell it a few times and give it away. But I just recently pulled it back out because I have a box like full of stuff that I need to get rid of or donate or, you know, something. And this was in there and I was like swatching the colors. I was like, you know, these are kind of pretty. Like, why did I not play with them more? So I pulled it back out and I really, really like it. So I'm kind of eating my words, but it's the Urban Decay Naked 3, which I do have a tutorial using this on my channel from last year. Yeah, I just kind of like, I liked it, but then I didn't like it. I don't know what happened, but I really like it. I love my eye look today, so I'm totally planning a tutorial because it actually came out. So this is just what it looks like. I'm not going to go into too much detail because I'm sure you know what this is, but yeah, I'm really liking it this week because it's just pretty beautiful. I don't know why I didn't like it before. It's just crazy. So we'll just keep on the eye trend. For eyeliner, I have pulled out my old oldie but a goodie, which is my MAC Coffee eye pencil. It's just a brown. I used to use this all the time. It's just like a really kind of ashy brown. It's in my waterline today. I love the MAC eyeliners. I find that they stay in my waterline. They're not overly creamy to where they run everywhere, which I can't stand that, but they're just really beautiful. I have quite a few. I mean, not a whole lot, but this is just one of my favorites. This one. And then Costa Riche, which is like a reddish brown, which is what I was wearing in my Kat Von D video. So those two have been a favorite, but especially coffee. So love that. Very neutral. You can wear it pretty much with anything. Okay, an eyeliner, which I got this as a perk from Sephora, and it's my Tarte Gifted Mascara. Oh, I like this. This is a really good mascara. It's what's on my eyes today. I love it. It gives me length. It gives me volume. The formula is really nice. I love the Tarte Light Camera lashes. I used to use that all the time, and then I just started trying new things, but I pulled this out. I was interested. I was curious. I heard a few people talking about how good it was, so I wanted to give it a whirl, and I really like it. So I'm even to the point where it's like, I wonder if when I finish this, if I should purchase the full size, because it is pretty dang good. I just love the length, the volume, and the formula. It's not too wet, it's not too dry, it's perfection. So Tarte Gifted Amazonian Clay Smart Mascara. Love that. Oh, I can show you the brush, huh? It's just kind of like your basic brush, but the formula is just like really good. So love that. Whew, girl, calm it down. Okay. All right, a brush that I've been loving, especially this week, is my MAC 266. It's just an angled brush, kind of small. I used to use this for my eyebrows, but now I've been loving to trace out my lower lashes to really get it defined, and then I go in with my Equal Tools smudge brush and really blow it out. I've been really liking the blown out under eye, so I just trace it, and it goes exactly where I want it, very precisely, and then I go blow it out. So I love the MAC 266 for that. All right, a lip treatment that I've been loving is this Soft Lips. This is in the scent, I don't even know, it's not even on here. Poo. But it's just their new little Soft Lips balls. This is really good. It's very, very moisturizing. 100,000 times better than the EOS lip balms. I never really was a big fan of those. I didn't really understand the hype. This is really good. It's very moisturizing. I put it on every night. I put it on before I start my makeup, just so my lips are nice and moisturized, and it just lasts. It's not really greasy, but it's just really hydrating. It's a really good product from the drugstore. This is pomegranate something, and then my store had this one and a mint one, which I might go back and get the mint one because that would be great for winter time. So anyways, that is a really good product as well. Okay, so I'm about done. I have, I guess, just my lip products left to show you. So the first thing, the lip liner that I've been totally into is MAC's Strip Down, which this is just a basic kind of rosy brown color. It's right there. That's what's on my lips. I've really been into that. It's a really good lip liner for neutrals or pinks or mauves, or pretty much anything. It's just really pretty. It's kind of darker, so I kind of, you know, use it lightly, basically. Alright, a lipstick, oh, I've been loving this week. It's on my lips. I did show this in my haul, and I believe this was in my last week's favorite, but I have to talk about it again because I love it. And it's my Bite Beauty Matte Cream Lip Crown in Glacé. It's just a beautiful mauve-y neutral color. I love it. So I have Stripped Down and Glacé on. Like I said, I did talk about this in my last week favorites, but I have been using this like non-stop. I went and I was like, I wonder how I can make it like a little bit lighter, maybe a little bit more pink. You know, this is kind of like an 80s lip color, but mixed with Glacé is beautiful, or NARS Audacious and Anna, which I've been loving that one too. And this is just a cheap $1.97 lipstick, but it's super creamy and I actually really like it. And it's by NYC and it's in the shade Candy Rush 438. And this is just a really like shimmery 80s Barbie, and it has some iridescence to it. It kind of has some like, you know, shimmer, and it's just really 80s. But I have it on just over top of Glacé, and I find that it changes the lipstick, kind of makes it a new lipstick color. It's kind of more of like a pinky mauve nude. I don't know. What do you guys think? I just really like it. I think it's beautiful. So that's been my lip combo. But as you can see, even if you put like Glacé next to it, I mean, you can see they're very complementary. So like when you mix them together, it just kind of like tones this down and gives it kind of like a nice, you know, pinky effect to it. But with the shimmers in it, it just kind of like gives it even more dimension. So I've just been loving that, and I'll show you like mixed together. I mean, it's kind of hard to see, but it's just really pretty. So I've really been loving that. So that's like $1.97. I mean, like I said, I would never wear this on its own because it's like totally 80s, but mixed with that, it's actually a great combo. So I've been really happy with that. I've worn that several times. I've mixed this with NARS I've mixed this with NARS Anna, just any of those like mauve purple kind of lipsticks. It's just beautiful. I love it. It gives the lips so much depth, so perfect. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed my Sunday favorites. Again, I did film this on Friday on Halloween just so I could make sure I got it up, but this is just stuff I've been loving. I am tomorrow going to try to film this look with the Naked 3 palette just because I really like the way it came out. So I'm going to try to do that. I was going to do a tutorial today, but I felt like using this, and like I said in the beginning of this video, it took me forever just because with Grace running around and doing, you know, all this stuff, it took me forever to actually complete my face. So that would have been like a crazy long tutorial. So yeah, just bear with me on the tutorials. I will get back into them. I've been out of it, you know, tutorial mode for a long time. I haven't done a tutorial in ages. So when I first started YouTube, I loved doing tutorials, and it's not that I don't like to do them, it's just they're harder to edit, and it's just, I don't know, it's just, they're a little bit more of a pain than just sitting down and talking to the camera. But I do want to get back into it because I like playing with makeup, and it kind of challenges me to try new things. And I'm blabbing again. This video is going to be forever long. Sorry. But yeah, I will try to get this look up, or filmed at least, and get it up before the weekend is over. Hopefully I can, because we have a busy weekend, but hopefully I can. Anyways, I'm gonna go. I hope you guys all had a great Halloween and were safe, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!